Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Tonight I was on TRS and the subject was Black unity. And I just want to take a few minutes right now to really expand upon the discussion that I was engaged in on that program. And it was a great discussion. It was brief, but I enjoyed it. And, I thank them for having me. Um, but anyway, I want to expand on the subject matter. As I said on the program, the first step towards unity is knowledge of self. We need to know who we are as a people. We need to know our history. We need to know about our experience. We need to have knowledge of self. We need to know about our accomplishments as a people. We need to know where we came from and where we are going. And, many times our understanding of who we are is limited to slavery. We understand our experience in America. It's like our history begins in America for many of us. Like we don't have a larger perspective on who we are as a people. Our history did not begin with slavery, and we really need to have a full understanding of our accomplishments as a people if we are to move ahead as a people, if we are to unite as a people. See, when we understand our history, we understand that we share common bonds. We come from Africa, from the west coast of Africa. We have a common origin, a common experience, a common culture. All of these things are ingredients towards unity. And we also have, as Malcolm X pointed out, a common problem and a common enemy. And when we understand these things, then we can move towards unity. When we understand that we are one people, that we have one aim, as Marcus Garvey pointed out, then we will have unity. And, there are some common problems that we face as a people. We face common problems of economics, education, criminal justice, health issues. We face problems of mass incarceration, problems of education. All of these issues should be a focus that we can use to unite us as a people. Problems like police brutality. These types of problems are common to all of us as a people. They're common to us as a group. And based on our commonalities, and that should be the driving force behind our unity as a people. And unity can't just be some abstract idea or some concept not rooted in a tangible reality, not rooted in something that can improve our condition as a people. We need something that goes beyond videos, YouTube videos, and discussion. Discussion is good in a sense that it may inspire or it may awaken people to act or it may motivate them to act. But videos are not enough. We really need to be engaged in our community. We need to be involved in our community. And one of the ways that we can get involved in our community is if we organize as a community, by joining organizations, by being engaged in activities that will benefit and improve our community. Each and every one of us should join an organization that's fighting for the advancement of our people. And those organizations should work in coalition with each other. And many organizations do. Many civil rights organizations or progressive organizations, they work together on a lot of issues. So that's something that we really need to be engaged in if we want to make a difference. You know, it's one thing to make lip service or give lip service to issues. It's quite another thing to actually be engaged in activities designed to improve the plight of our people. We are in an age of slacktivism, really, you know, where people think that sending out a tweet is some kind of political act or something. We're in an age where people think just doing these YouTube videos is some kind of powerful thing. We really need to get involved on the grassroots level, and we need to create unity through organization, through tangible organization that will make a difference in our community. And one example of this type of organization is what's happening here in Baltimore. There's a group called the 300 Man March. You know, they organized the community to fight against inner city violence. We need to be a part of organizations like that that are trying to end the violence in our communities. We need to be a part of organizations that are fighting against police brutality, organizations that are fighting against discrimination. We have to move beyond the rhetoric and move towards practical application, practical unity. And one thing that I wanted to point out is that this concept of unity doesn't mean that we will all agree on everything. We will never get to that point. No group of people is completely monolithic. You know, there are always factions within the community, but those factions can work together on issues that they all share in common, issues that affect all of them. So we can move out on the issues where we agree and leave the side issues that we disagree off to the side. And, you know, it's important to point out that there are some people that will never be a part of this black unity that I'm talking about, because some of them are so steeped in ignorance that they will never unite with their own people. They will never love their own people because they have been so blinded by the myth and lie of white supremacy. And some of these people are outright traitors to their own race. They are collaborators. You know, they are snitches, they are informants. They are people who delight in perpetuating stereotypes about their own people. So there won't be unity with those kind of people. You know, people that deliberately fight against the interests of black people. There can't be unity with the traitors amongst us. So those are just some of my thoughts about black unity. I may create a series on this subject, depending on how I feel or based on the response to this video. Peace.